So what did you make of yesterday's kind of, if you want to focus on teams, that's sure, but just overall, you know.
I mean, do you want honesty or brutal honesty?
We're going to go for brutal honesty.
The Group A is like a really bad group. And that was awful Dota. The drafting made no sense, and you will not see anything like that for the rest of the event, I don't believe. I saw like Lions being third picked and just...
Nice. You're so confident.
MVPs are doing the same stuff. Like we were just talking about in the pre-show, they ran the exact same drafts in the BTS Americas tournament. If you go on Google DotaBuff.com, pick MVP Phoenix, you'll see exactly what they're doing.
I mean, to be honest, that's the problem, isn't it? eHome couldn't access Google.
Okay, sorry. Go on Yahoo.
In China.
Okay? Type in DotaBuff.com.
Yeah, Yahoo Answers.
Like, you could have asked Jeeves for what MVP Phoenix was going to pick, and you would have found it. Like,
it was so problem. Censorship has kept him out of the drafting
how about the other
I'm not sure. I didn't watch enough of it, but the point is, wasn't good. The groups are going to get progressively harder.
Culminating in your group.
Culminating in our group, which is the hardest group. Sorry, gotta say it.
This is brilliant. So yeah,
anyone else want to? I'll just do it. I agree. I think Super is one of the most criminally underrated mid players in the world, and they're just really solid. Oh, you want to? Oh, James really wants to whiteboard. We can cut to James on the whiteboard. Take it away, man.
Good. I mean, is he good? Is he like super good mid, or just super good mid compared to you when you played mid?
Oh,
because that's.
I would
that
say
might be a com.
I would say that Super is slightly better than I am.
Slightly better than you are.
Yeah.
Definitely a
and
com.
I was a really, really good mid player. Like I don't want to undersell myself here, but
okay.
That's a big compliment.
What should we call it? Do you want to running at full steam or all the players? It's
I don't know, man. You're the guy who's supposed to come up with the witticisms. I'm pretty sure that's actually your only job on the panel is to be witty. So, what you got, James?
Not much right now. I can barely spell. So
should have stayed retired.
I mean, how strong is this group? For example, like Group B today.
Third best group.
Third best group.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's add to kind of get an idea of how good they are. Maybe we should add down here complexity. And what we can do is how good a complexity in the whole tournament.
I feel like you're just setting me up here for failure, James.
Absolutely not.
We haven't even played yet. I have no idea. My
expectations coming in. Just on paper with pros and cons.
Expectations coming in.
Well, let's do your pros and cons, and then we'll compare you to their other pros and cons.
Why are we doing my pros and cons? I'm not in this group.
No, it's fine. We're adding you. You're our benchmark for every other team now.
I've got a con.
Yeah.
Not enough Swedes.
Not enough Swedes. Too many Americans.
Yeah.
Too many Americans. NA Dota. Let's put NA Dota.
Don't they have like 2 Americans and 2 Swedes?
Yeah.
Balance?
That's too many Americans.
But they've got the power of friendship going.
And cons are probably just that we're in China and not South Florida, because that's where we really should be throwing lands. But
first time out of the country.
No.
First time allowed out of the country. Here abroad without parents.
Too many asterisks.
Not supervised. What's happening? Like mentally weak. Like
we're like so Swindles, would you describe yourself as mentally weak? I mean, just like your therapist here going into your Sunday matches.
So this is worth 16.
I think so.
And
how many other teams have
too many Americans. And you don't have a second con yet, apart from you said China.
And just wait.
But we'll put like yeah.
You guys want a bold prediction?
Yes.
After this LAN, North America and Southeast Asia are going to be considered the strongest regions.
Delusional. Put that down.
Look, by strongest regions, I mean...
Delusion. This is going awful for you. I mean, we've got you at -4 complexity. And yeah, happy to have you here, swindlemelonzz, because are you drafting on your team? Yep, captain and drafter, so we're going to get some additional insight from one of the players. Here.
-4 points. I don't know how valuable this insight will be, but
if you analyze really well, I'll put drafting as your pro, and I'll give you 4 points, which will reset you to 0.
Nice.
And then then we can judge you more on day 4 when you play.
might
But,
even give
in
you a
all
letter.
seriousness, thank you for joining us, and I do hope you have a great tournament with Complexity.